Pretty much. That's what a lot of people heard uh over the weekend, and a lot of people are upset because we got some stuff to talk about right here on Charm City Direct TV News Minute. And of course, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. If you live in Baltimore, you know what I'm talking about. How about them Baltimore Ravens? They pulled it off. They are on to the second round of the playoffs, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the playoff picture. Who is in, who is out, who is sitting home looking at the TVs. This is Charm City Direct TV News Minute, and it starts now.
There is something about homemade treats that people cannot resist. The texture, the appearance, but most of all, the taste. If these things just activated your taste buds to have some delectable, tantalizing, and delicious treats, try Ellen's Sweet Treats for all of your dessert needs. Ellen's Sweet Treats specializes in a wide range of cakes, chocolate-covered strawberries, cookies, and pretzels, and more. And they are available for weddings, baby showers, gender reveal parties, birthday parties, and so much more. For more information about ordering and general questions, contact Linnea Neal on Facebook or call 443-589-4949. So place your order today to carve out your sweet tooth fix today.
You have a lot on your mind when you're moving, and life can get a little blurry. Let Focus Movers take the stress and worry of relocating off your back and onto their shoulders. Focus Movers is your complete moving solution for moving quickly. They pack, they carry, they move, and they deliver safely and securely. Professional with fair and honest rates, Focus Movers will help you move so you can focus on the things that really matter. Call 443-506-7905. That's 443-506-7905. Focus Movers. Safe, secure, fast.
The Charm City Direct TV merch store is here and open for business. Our mission is to serve everyone with the highest level of quality and respect, and with the best customer service experience ever. You will find just about anything at the Charm City Direct TV merch store, from t-shirts, hoodies, to backpacks and buttons, with all sizes and colors available. So go to www.shop.spreadshirt.com/charm-city-direct-tv-merch- and shop till you drop.
The following broadcast is for mature audiences only. Some language, videos, and content may not be suitable for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. That's right, good people. It is Charm City Direct TV News Minute. I am your host, the man that you all know and love, E. Digger. What can I say? Yesterday, if you were a football fan, if you are a football fan, if you are a Baltimore Ravens fan, I need to say that right now. Here's why. Here's why, good people, because, and I'm going to say this because there's a lot of haters out there who just cannot understand the severity of rooting for your home team. If you've been living in Baltimore, your home, all of your life, and you love the game. You love the game of football. You love sports, but there's that one team, and that is your home team, the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to them yesterday who pulled it off. They are going to round 2. Now, last year we was a little upset because the Tennessee Titans beat us in overtime. and they beat us twice, I believe. This is the fifth consecutive time that we have met. But yesterday, they wasn't playing. They had a plan, they had an agenda, and they executed it to the T. Shout out to this man right here. Whoo! Let me just tell you, it is a pleasure. Now, even if this man did not play for us, I think a lot of people would appreciate and watch him play, because it is awesome to see how this man maneuver. And I'm talking about Lamar Jackson. Very respectful young man. They was knocking him because he says Mr. and Mrs. I don't know if y'all caught the interview with Lisa. I can't pronounce her last name. He kept calling her Miss Lisa. That's a sign of respect, people. That's a sign of his upbringing. His mama taught him that. You see what I'm saying? You call people Miss and Mr. Miss and Mr. You know, that is a sign of good upbringing right here. Lamar Jackson did his thing yesterday. His accuracy, his rushing yardage, his running. The boy is bad. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, he plays for the Ravens. Even if, because a lot of people didn't know this, during his draft, the Patriots was going to pick him up. It was talks that the Patriots was going to pick up Lamar Jackson. And it was crazy how all of these teams passed up on Lamar Jackson, and even the Patriots. But there's a ram in the bush, good people. There's a ram in the bush, good people, because the Baltimore Ravens picked him up. And the one thing that he said they're going to get a Super Bowl out of me. And that's what his intent is right now. Yesterday's score, if you did not watch it, if you were living under a rock, the yesterday's score was 20-13. 20-13, Baltimore Ravens beat the Tennessee Titans. They wasn't playing, people. They were not playing. I'm going to play this quick clip of some of the reactions of people watching the game on yesterday. This video is courtesy of WBAL TV right here in Baltimore. I'm going to play this clip and I'm going to come back because we got some stuff to talk about, of course.
Tell you, being inside of there was a sea of purple cheering on their favorite team and really celebrating that big win. We want to take you to what this place looked like a few hours ago here at Riley's Oyster in Cockeysville. Fans were invited out to watch the game in a spacious and outdoor area. Many fans we spoke with said after last year's upset in the postseason, they felt the team was more prepared this year to come back harder and win. And with it being Lamar Jackson's first postseason win, fans are excited for him to take the team, they say, all the way to the Super Bowl.
Everybody said, okay, we got Lamar pegged now. We know what he's going to do, and we can shut him down. Well, obviously not. Today showed that Lamar is still on the ball. Baltimore is still a predominant team, and I think we can get this done.
He's the first of everything, and he represents Baltimore. And for me, that's incredible. He is so talented and has brought so much to the game for us. We couldn't be more grateful here in Baltimore.
And fans are already telling me they're making plans to come back out here for next week's game. For now, we're live in Cockeysville. I'm Trey Ward, WBAL TV 11.
That's right, good people. Welcome back to the show. And you just saw reactions to people watching the game on yesterday. Baltimore Ravens beat Baltimore Ravens beat the Tennessee Titans 20-13 on yesterday. If you had the pleasure of watching that game, you was in for a treat because, like I said, last year, the Tennessee Titans, they beat us. They beat us kind of bad. They beat us in overtime with that surprising touchdown by Derrick Henry. And speaking of Derrick Henry, the Ravens managed to keep Mr. Henry at only 40 rushing yards. And that was surprising because Derrick Henry is the most rushed running back right now in the NFL, averaging about 150 yards per game. But the Baltimore Ravens defense kept him at 40 rushing yards yesterday. He could not get his rhythm on. They just kept knocking him down, taking him down. And Derrick Henry is a big dude. He is a big dude. I'm talking about size. I'm talking about weight. He is a big dude. And, you know, the last game that they played, I was worried. I said, man, how is they going to contain this? This is a giant compared to all of these, you know, these little guys. And we got some big players up front, but how is they going to contain this? But yesterday they said, you know what? We ain't scared no more. We got a mission and we're going to conquer that mission right now. And also, here is the playoff picture as it stands, good people. So, as you can see, Baltimore beat Tennessee yesterday. And it was a lot of other games that went on that pretty much depicts the road to the Super Bowl, how they call it. Just to give you a recap of what happened with the games from yesterday and Saturday, because it was Saturday games and Sunday games. Please tell me, for the life of everybody, for the life of me, did y'all not see the game of Cleveland Browns and the Steelers? Did y'all not see that game? The first play off of that game, I watched that game because I'm the type person like this. I watch football, but I watch it more during playoff times because I want to see who's playing who's getting to where, all of that good stuff. But I wanted to watch this game because it pretty much depicts where the Ravens are going. So the first play, right off the break, there was a snap from Pittsburgh, Roethlisberger, you know, trying to get the ball. It goes over his head, runs back into the red zone or the touchdown mark. They're running for the ball. Here come Cleveland coming around, and they grabbed it. Quick touchdown. That's the first one. Second one, there was an interception. Roethlisberger threw another interception. Then, a couple more plays down the road, Roethlisberger threw another interception. But it gets better, good people, because he threw 3 interceptions in that game yesterday, which gave them the score of 28-0 in the first quarter. The first quarter, it was 28-0. So by that time, people, I'm like, you know what? I ain't even going to watch this no more. I went to sleep, and I just knew it was going to be a blowout. But surprisingly, they crept back. The Steelers crept back to 37. I think the final score was 48-37. And you can tell I am not a fan. I've never been a fan of the Steelers. I've never been a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good team. Never been a fan of it. Never liked them. But we all know what they're doing right about now. They are sitting at home like this. And some people even said that they saw Ben Roethlisberger crying yesterday. It was sad. They had a close up on a little tear was coming down his eyes. You know, my whole thing is this. Sometimes you're going to make it, you're not going to make it. It's your time, it's not your time. It's any given Sunday, and during playoffs, we all know is any given Saturday or any given Sunday. That's why I like the playoffs, because games come on Saturday. And when this whole COVID thing hit, I said, this is going to be the most boringest season ever. But it's quite exciting just to see who's doing what and why. But I'm going to take you back to the playoff picture as it stands. Like I said, yesterday's win, Ravens over the Titans, 20-13. And the Browns over the Steelers, we gave the Browns the advantage now to play Kansas City Chiefs. And whoever beat that game will be fortunate to play the winners of the Ravens and the Bills. And of course, the Buffalo Bills. People were shocked because the Buffalo Bills, you haven't heard that name in a minute. But the Buffalo Bills, again, these teams like, look, we unhad it. It's time for us to make some noise. So the Buffalo Bills beat the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts. And that game was close because the final score for that game was 27-24. So that game was pretty close. So by that, the Bills advanced to the second round. And out of that game on Saturday at 8:15, make sure y'all check that game out between the Ravens and the Bills. Whoever wins if the Browns win, against Kansas City, which I seriously doubt they're going to win, I'm just saying, they're going to play the winner of the Bills and the Ravens. Now, if the Ravens win against the Bills, they get to play here, right here in Baltimore. That'll be the divisional title for the divisional title game, and it's going to be played right here in Baltimore. So I'm kind of rooting for the Browns to win and beat Kansas City. I know that's a lot to wish for right there, but if the Browns win, who I want the Browns to win because I want the Ravens to play the Browns right here in Baltimore, that will be huge. Never did that happen before. They said that never happened before. And of course, on the other side right now, as it stands, the winner between the LA Rams and the Green Bay Packers and the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay, and the Saints, they played their division game. So that'll be very interesting to see. But my focus right now, of course, with everybody that live here in Baltimore that is a Baltimore Ravens fan, they want to see that Baltimore Ravens Buffalo Bills matchup with I can't even pronounce his name. I can't even say his name right now. The quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Yes, crickets, people, crickets. But it was interesting to see all of this unfold yesterday. Just to watch the Baltimore Ravens advance. And also I need to talk about something that was talked about in the news about the disrespect. About the disrespect when with Marcus Peters, is it Marcus or Mark? Marcus Peters caught that interception And he took the ball and all of them ran out on the Titans logo and kind of stomped it. And, you know, they called it unsportsmanlike conduct. But nobody said anything when the Titans did that to us the last time. Y'all remember that? How one of the players got all in the face of the coach, John Harbaugh. And then all the players came out. They were just walking all on the logo and doing God knows what. And nobody said anything. Nobody said nothing. They didn't get a penalty for it or nothing. They just let them do it. But just as soon we went out and did it, it was respect. It was I call it revenge. You're not going to come and disrespect my stadium. This is where we play. You're not about to do that to us. You see what I'm saying? So we had to return the favor. We had to go out and we had to return the favor. So I kind of applaud them for that. Like, don't come to Baltimore and show your disrespect. You see what I'm saying? And then speaking of respect, a lot of people got on Lamar Jackson because he was like, I'm not shaking their hand after what they did. And I don't blame him. I'm not sticking around and trying to be a good sportsman when it was not displayed to us, you know. So Lamar was like, man, forget that. I ain't shaking nobody's hand. He ran on to the back, you know, when he took that knee in the fourth and they won the game. He was like, forget y'all, I'm gone. And I really don't blame him. But of course, you know, the critics, I just think that a lot of people do not like the Ravens. Whatever reason, I don't know. You know, the referees don't like us. Some of the people, we're a good team. We are a good team. I'm not going to lie. We are a good team. I'm just glad that our defense got a little bit better. I'm just glad that, you know, our offense has improved. And now is the time to keep moving. Just keep moving. So make sure you are glued next Saturday for the divisional playoff picture. The Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Who told the Bills that they were good? That's what I want to know. Who told the Bills just creep up and just start doing stuff? That's what I want to know. I mean, I'm happy for them. Don't get me wrong, but Buffalo? And that's what one lady said. Buffalo Bills? Like, how you have that conversation? You see what I'm saying? How you have that conversation with the Buffalo Bills just advancing, you know, and just showing out. But hey, any given Sunday, any given Saturday during the playoffs, you see what I'm saying? So I'm happy for them. It's just a shock to me. So, good people, make sure you are glued. Make sure you are ready to support the home team. I need to say that the home team, the Baltimore Ravens, has advanced, beating the Tennessee Titans. Of course, they are out like a lot of these teams are, and they sitting at home right now looking at the TV saying, damn, I wish I was there. Of course, it's not going to play. Of course, it's not going to play. Well, maybe it'll play now. Okay. Wishing that they are sitting at home, wishing that they could play right about now in the playoffs. But all you're going to hear is wow. So that has been Charm City Direct TV News Minute. Like I said, the Baltimore Ravens has advanced to round 2 in the playoff picture. And just to give you a sense of what's going on for the people who are just joining in, this is the playoff picture as it stands, good people. right now, Kansas City and the Browns, whoever beat between that game will advance to the divisional playoff picture. Also, you have the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills going at it on Saturday at 8:15. Make sure you are glued. Make sure you're somewhere with a TV. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like going out. I like to be in my house watching the game. I ain't going front. If you one of those people who like to go to the bar or go to a nice little pub, have at it. My hats go off to you. But I'm that type of person. I need to be in the comforts of my own home. I need to hear the game, one. And I also need to, have a little bit of room, and because I holler. I'm a screamer, and I yell at the TV. I do that. So the Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, they squaring off Saturday. This Saturday, 8:15 is kickoff. Make sure you are glued. Make sure you are in support for those who are Baltimore Ravens fans. And let's bring it home, good people. Let's bring this win. Let's root for the home team. Root for them to bring it home to Baltimore, because it is our time. I feel it. It is our time. Hey, this has been Charm City Direct TV News Minute. Of course, y'all been great. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you are tuned in, you are subscribed, you're following, you're liking everything Charm City Direct TV by going to us or finding us on Facebook at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you head on over to IG or Instagram at charm_city_direct TV. Or you can check us out right now live on YouTube at Charm City Direct TV. Again, good people, you have been great. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for subscribing, all of that good stuff. And as always, I holler at you when I smile at you. Go Ravens. Let's bring that trophy home. Let me say that again. Go Ravens. Baltimore Ravens all day, every day. Let's go. Let's go. Support the home team. I holler at you when I smile at you. Peace.